Hello and welcome to Vlogmas Day 14. Oh my gosh. Today's video, we're gonna do a packing video. I am getting ready to head to Arizona to visit my mom, to visit my brother. I'm gonna see my sister. All three of us with mom is something that hasn't happened in quite some time. We're excited, she's excited. It's a 4-night, 5-day trip, pretty casual. We're gonna do this packing video in 2 parts. Today's video, as you're seeing it, we're gonna focus on the clothes I'm taking for the trip and the bags I'm taking for the trip. And then in part 2, we're gonna talk about toiletries, makeup, my travel fan, all of those kinds of outfit things. Pajamas, underwear. I'm saying those things out loud because I haven't actually gathered those pieces together yet. I've only gotten my clothes. I did a little try on of a few of the pieces, but the pieces that I'm taking, all of them go with all of the rest of them, almost, with like one exception. So you could really probably make, 15 outfits with the clothes that I'm taking. This is kind of like what I want to do, whether I'm doing carry-on or not. I like to do the Granimals style of packing for a trip where everything just kind of coordinates with everything else, kind of like a capsule wardrobe if you prefer. Now that was way too long of an intro, so let's just get into the thing. It's not happening quite yet, baby. That is what we call a suspicious looking dog. It's okay, baby. Scotty will be here with him the whole time, and those two are thick as thieves, so he'll be fine. Here are the bags we're taking. My away medium checked bag, and I've already started putting a few things in there, and I'm checking a bag because I am taking gifts to my family in Arizona. This little Tumi underseat bag, which is not going to go under the seat because I'm also taking my Tumi tote. Because this is going to hold my laptop. I am taking my laptop this trip because I will need to do a little bit of work, not a lot, but a little bit. And then for my handbag, I'm taking the Tory Burch crossbody. Is this the Miller crossbody? I can't remember the name of it. I think it's the Miller. I think I'm also going to grab the logo strap that goes with it just because that's kind of fun too. This is a great bag for travel because it holds like just the perfect amount that you need. And I love it. And I've also got in here my little Tory Burch card holder. I just bought this at the outlet, but it's great for travel because it's so small. I'll show you my shoes before I show you my clothes. These little Cariumas, which are so cute for wintertime because they're suede, super comfortable for walking. These navy blue Cherix, again, suede, good for winter. I love this brand. Their shoes are so stinking comfortable. Absolutely love them. I think that's my 3rd pair I've owned of that. And then these are all the clothes that are going. I'm going to show you guys myself trying on the various outfits. So we have a sweater, a maxi dress, a midi dress, a blue denim button-up, a white t-shirt, a pair of jeans, a pair of leggings, a pair of black slacks, and a navy blue wool skirt. I will link what I can below. Some of it is older and I can't link it, but I'll do what I can. And that's all that we're taking. Okay, as I am showing you these outfits, I want you to notice how much you could do even more than what I'm showing you here. I could take this same amount of clothes, quite honestly, and go for a week or even 10 days and never feel like I had done a major outfit repeating. Also on this rack are my clothes that I'm wearing on the plane, which includes an additional navy blue sweater that will go with everything that's here. So if you pick a good color scheme, if you pick pieces that go well together, you really don't need to take that many clothes, and it makes it so much easier to not only pack light, but to pack in a way that for me is a lot less stressful, and there's a lot fewer decisions to make once you get to your destination. Okay, so I want to do a review for you guys of this Tumi Valletta tote. Several of you have asked me to review this bag. I bought it, I don't even know, maybe a year ago, maybe not that long ago, because I feel like I was with my friend Trisha that was in my other Christmas video when I bought it. But this is the tote. It's a decent size. I'm going to back you guys up just a little bit because I feel like it's kind of hard for me to show you the whole tote. There we go. That'll work. Oh, you can see Scooby in the mirror. It's a decent size. It is extremely durable. It has the trolley handle like you want to have. Like any secondary item that I have got to have a trolley handle so that I can wheel things through the airport more easily. This trip in particular, this is important because my son is joining me, but he's not coming till the second day. So I have a checked bag and 2 personal item bags, and I've got to navigate on my own to baggage claim, to the rental car, through all of those things. Scott's taking me to the airport so I can check the bag curbside. But then once I'm on the other end, it's just me. So the trolley handle is very important, or the trolley sleeve, I should say, is extremely important. I have, I think, maybe 1 personal item bag that doesn't have it. And every time I take it on a trip, I regret that I took it. So that's a huge feature. The other thing I love is that it has these 2 zippered compartments that are pretty decent size right in the front. This is normally where I will put my passport, my boarding document, my phone when we're going through security, my headphones, my hand cream for the plane, and my lip balm. All the things that I usually put in like my cabin bag, when I take this bag, I stick in here. The only downside to doing it that way, instead of having like a small crossbody and doing like the true cabin bag thing like I've talked about with you guys, is if you're in a bulkhead seat and you have to put this up in the overhead, you won't have those items for takeoff and landing. I know my exact seat for both of these flights, so I'm not worried about it, but that's just something to keep in mind. I still think the cabin bag idea gives you more flexibility. I'll see if I can find one of my videos where I talked about that concept, but it's just basically a tiny bag within your bag that's only the things you're going to need in the airport and on the flight, and then everything else can stay packed away. So yeah, but I do love that it has these 2 pockets, and that's what I use that for. On the inside, which first of all, the inside, you can expand the bag so it can either look smaller or bigger, and I love that. There's magnets right there. I don't know if that's reading on camera, but I love that. I love that it's got my initials on it. If you buy direct from Tumi, or even if you buy like from Nordstrom, you can take it into any Tumi store and they will do the engraving for you for free, so that's really nice. The inside is really big. And you've got a laptop sleeve right here that will fit a 16-inch MacBook Pro. When I went into the store, they actually had like little, I don't know how to describe it, like plastic pieces that were the sizes of the different computers so that you could try and make sure that yours would fit. That 16-inch MacBook Pro is a ginormous computer. I have it because I need the big computer, but for travel, it's not ideal, and it's really hard to find travel bags that will fit it. This one does, and then it has a little security flap there to hold your bag in place. And then on the other side, you've got this like 2 smaller compartments. One of these could technically fit your passport. I don't use it for that. And a zipper compartment, and then of course the little Tumi tracking device. If you ever lost it, you can call Tumi. Here's where you can put your, what do you call them? What is the name of this? Business cards. And actually, I'll show you guys so you can see. I have a QR code, so yay for me. I do find occasions when I need to hand out a business card, so I do keep those in there. And then you've also got a little key place here you could attach a clippy thing to, and it's got a place for, I'm not showing this very well. It's got a place for a pen. It's got, it's got a thing for you to clip your own keys to, which this is very important to me because I'm constantly losing my keys. You've got a little side pocket there. There's also a little place to do a, I think, is that in this one or is that in the other one? No, that's in the other one. Never mind, ignore me. So yeah, it has a zipper, which is really important to me. But the way the zipper works, see how wide it opens up? And then when you close the zipper, you just do it like you would on a jacket. I love that because it's the advantage of having a zipper without the disadvantage of not being able to open it fully. And it just looks sharp, right? I just love it. I have used it so much now. It doesn't have actual feet on the bottom, but it has these little vinyl strips. It's not an inexpensive bag. I prefer this to leather because it's much less weight, and also it's a lot more durable, and the straps are super, super comfortable. So yeah, I've been extremely happy with this bag. It is the Tumi Valletta. If you want to go look for it, if you want to ask for it for Christmas, whatever. And then this other Tumi bag, the Carlson under seat, I don't think they make this particular one anymore. I think they've come up with some different ones. I love this bag. I keep using it when I go on trips with Scott. It absolutely fits under most of the seats in front of you. Sometimes it won't, depends. Depends not only on the aircraft, but it also depends on what seat you have on the aircraft. On the way back from Barbados, I was in an aisle seat on a Delta 737, 300, I think, whatever my husband flies. Yeah, that's it. The aisle underneath seat was like this big. I'm not kidding. Like there would be no way to really fit anything other than a handbag under there. So it really depends, but most of the time this bag fits under the seat in front of you. The other thing I love about this bag, and I've done a whole review on this bag, so I won't go that much into it, but is the fact that it also has a trolley sleeve. So when I get to the Phoenix airport, the way it's set up, you have to get on a train from the airport to the rental car place. It's kind of involved. It's kind of a pain in the butt, to be honest. So I'm going to have to be able to take all three pieces comfortably. So I can actually put this one over the sleeve of the checked bag and then put that one on my shoulder, or I can put that one on the checked bag, whichever. But the fact that I can effectively work like I only have 2 bags instead of 3 is going to be a big deal, because I could even put that on my shoulder and still have a hand free. You guys know I'm really big on that. And I feel like so often when we travel, we don't think through that part of it. The fact that you're going to have to get on and off an elevator, or I wouldn't do an escalator with this many pieces of baggage, but like maybe you're going to have to get on and off of a shuttle for the car rental thing. Before they had the train, you had to get on and off an actual bus at Sky Harbor to go out to the rental car place. Pain in the neck. A few airports are like that. I think San Diego is still that way. So if you're traveling by yourself, which I'm doing on the way, you've got to think these things through. You don't want to get there and be like, uh-oh, do I have a porter? Like, we don't have that anymore. We don't have luggage porters with cute little hats that will carry our stuff. We're it. So just make sure you think about that before you leave home. That's all. Enough said. Can you ergonomically, apparently not enough said, carry your own luggage? Because you have to be able to. And by the way, that includes if you're on cobblestone, or like, you got to think through your destination, and that's how you have to choose the pieces that you're taking for your trip. Okay, enough on that. Okay, in part 2 of this video, I'm also going to talk about, like I said in the beginning, my workout clothes, my swimwear, because even though it's going to be kind of chilly in Phoenix, the pool at the resort is heated. And this is the same resort that I always stay at when I visit Mom. Well, always. This will be my 3rd time staying there. So I'm very comfortable. And I have a kind of a routine, and the pool is long enough that I can get in some laps, which I love. So definitely want to take my swimsuit. So we'll talk about more of the rest of the stuff that I'm taking in the next video. But now let's go open some advent calendars. To you in the basement, Jen. Thanks, Jen, from the other room. It's not weird at all. Hi. Okay. It is day 14. As you can imagine, let's manifest something different. My stress level is a little high right this second, but we're going to open these advent calendars, and I am going to try to intentionally calm myself down, because there's nothing. I'm safe, dry, and warm. Travel's going to be fine. Family is going to be fine. Mom is going to be fine. And if it's not, me being anxious about it is not going to change the situation. So we're all going to take a deep breath together, and it is going to be what it's going to be. So, funny story about my flight tomorrow. Oh, look, I'm adjusting you in a Vlogmas video. Shocker. I have used miles, and I upgraded myself to first class, both coming and going. And here's why. It's a 3.5 hour flight. I had the miles. This trip has potential to be very stressful. Not nearly as stressful as the time before that, or last time, which was like getting her moved into her assisted living, getting the house cleaned out, but I think I'm having a little bit of reverberation from the stress of those trips. This trip actually has potential to be super, super fun because I'm getting to hang out with my sister, which I haven't done in a while. I'm getting to hang out with my brother and his wife. My oldest son is going with me. There's potential for this to be a really, really good trip. And that's where I need to put my imagination. I think I told you guys this. I heard this on a podcast and it was so brilliant and it has stuck with me forever. And the woman speaking, who I don't remember now who it was, said the expression, don't misuse your imagination. And I cannot get that out of my head in all of the best ways. Our imaginations tend to conjure, or at least they do for me, the worst case scenario. And then that's where we live. That's where our tension goes. That's where our feelings go. That's what we feel like we're living in. So instead of living in the worst case scenario, I need to allow my imagination to rest in the best case scenario, or even better, to just stick in the moment that we're in and be grateful for what's going on right now. What's going on right now is we're going to open some advent calendars. So also, you can't see it, but as I'm sitting here, the basement is all put back in order. And let me tell you, as much work as that was yesterday, and as much as I had to take Advil last night, because as it turns out, it's not the best idea for me to move an IBM Selectric typewriter and a huge cork board and a ping pong table by myself. I'm glad I did it. And I'm glad that I can be sitting here knowing, that was just me being my own best friend. Like I said yesterday, this was me creating an environment that when I get home, things will just be better. And even today, when I'm trying to re-regulate my nervous system a little bit, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. And if you're really mentally stable and you don't have to jump through all these hoops, well, good for you. The rest of us have a lot of mental gymnastics we have to do. Let's start with Beekman, 1802. Love this, love this. Day 14. Can y'all believe 14? There it is, day number 14. And day number 14 it's pretty. This is the first one we've had that didn't have the classic Beekman colors. What is it? Qu'est-ce que c'est? It is goat milk hand cream. Yay! You guys know, I get so excited about hand cream. There we go. All right, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna take our rings off. We're just gonna go ahead and put on this hand cream right this very second now, because if anybody needs a nice, I bet it has a secondary, fooled me. I got spoiled with the L'Occitane ones that you just pull the thing off. Although, nice job, Beekman boys. That just peeled right off. You know how sometimes those are kind of challenging? Maybe just for me. Okay, this is, what's the flavor? Lilac Dream. Lilac Dream. Okay, we're off to a good start. Oh, that smells amazing. Oh my goodness. Scooby, come here. You want to smell my hands? What do you think? No. Scooby's like, that doesn't smell like bacon at all. Why would I want to put that on my hands? Or paws. Do you want to smell it? Does it smell good? I don't think it's going to taste good. Black. Rings back on. Beautiful hand cream on my hands. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. This may go in, is that small enough? Yeah, it's 2 ounces. This may be our hand cream for this trip because it's not too strong that I feel like the scent would be, because I will put it on the airplane. I don't think that would bother anybody on the plane. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, let's do next. Elemis, number 14. I'm already preemptively sad that we have no Voluspa to do today. One of you said you got the Voluspa and you're doing it every other day, so then it's 24 days. That's brilliant. And then you could actually burn it. Why is there no, oh, there is. It's so tiny. Number 14. Okay, this is the Pro Collagen Eye Revive Mask. This is a product that I have never bought full size, but I have them all over the house. I have them all over the house because it's a mask, but you don't have to take it off. You can actually just leave it on. And I'm not going to put it on right now because I just did my skincare for the day. But in for a flight, for like just a busy day, to keep in your desk drawer, just dabbing that on there. You know what it does? You know, maybe you are more sophisticated than I and you do not watch The Real Housewives of everything. Well, I don't watch everything. I watch Beverly Hills and Orange County. I tried to get into Potomac and I tried to get into Salt Lake City. I just couldn't, I don't know why. Maybe because I'm from California, but Beverly Hills and Orange County are my two shows. What was your point, Jen? Oh, you know how they're always putting those gold little masks on here? That's because those take care of, you know, making your under eye look better and taking care of like any crow's feet or whatever temporarily. It's an illusion. They're still there. But this does the same thing. So it does the same thing as those little masks, but it's a lot more convenient to use and you can just dab it on and be on your way. So I'm very happy with that. Next, let's do our wine one, and then we'll do L'Occitane. Number 14 is right here, kind of in frame. I don't know why it's important to me that you see that. Like it's a filming integrity issue. You have to trust that I'm doing what I say I'm doing. Okay, this is a new one. Andiamo. Andiamo. That's a Greek word, isn't it? What does that mean? I feel like I heard that word in Greece. We're gonna have to look that up. Nerello Cappuccino. It's either Italian or Greek. Well, it's an Italian wine, so it's an Italian word. Andiamo. Who knows what that means? I'm gonna look it up and put it down here. Some of you who know Italian are screaming that you know what that. Maybe it's just a type of wine that I like, but I know I've heard the word before. How about that? There you go. Let's read our little description. Number 14. Red berries and cherry aromas, bright and lively with flavors of red fruit, spice, and subtle minerality. Andiamo. I'm going to teach foreign language classes before you know it. Okay, that's a good one. Probably won't. I ended up not having anything to drink last night. Probably will not have anything to drink tonight because, as those of you that are in perimenopause know, alcohol is the thief of sleep. And if I drink anymore, I have to day drink, like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Because if I drink in the evening, I either can't sleep or I fall asleep and I wake up in the middle of the night. So I have to be very careful. And I don't want to day drink today because I have too much to get done. So this will wait until I get back. So that looks lovely and I'm excited to try that. Okay, our last one for today is our L'Occitane, and that is odd. Where is our even? Number 14, right there. I'm starting to feel like yesterday my anxiety was through the flippin' roof, like heart palpitations, the whole thing. Scott and I had a long talk about it last night. He was so helpful. I talked to my friend Trisha this morning. Y'all know her. She was in the Christmas tree farm thing. I just chatted on Marco Polo with Coral. You know Coral. She's been in my videos. Like I kind of brought in all of my people. It's like, okay, everybody, I'm having a moment. I need everybody to be there for me. And honestly, in grown-up friendships, because of some weird dynamics when I was growing up, I really struggle with letting people help me. I like to be in the power position. I like to only be helping them. And that has not served me well. So it's really good when I can be vulnerable with my friends, with my husband, and say, I'm actually not doing okay. You got anything? And yeah, they always come through for me because I have chosen well. So I hope you have people in your life that will do that for you. In fact, Trisha, who probably won't watch this video because she only watches my videos when she's in them. Trisha will, did I have lipstick on my teeth that whole time? Hopefully not. Trisha, I texted Trisha, I'm really stressed out. And she like called me immediately. And she was like, this is a phone call. This is not a text message. So yeah, those are the people you want in your life. What are we opening? This one is shower cream. Again, sensitive skin, which is good because I told y'all I've got eczema, so I do have to be careful. And this one has 5% shea and a really pretty little bottle. Smells really good, although I'm picking up the lilac. You know, that might be too strong for the airplane. I think I'm gonna take it anyway, and I'll use it at least in the hotel. But I think I'll take the regular L'Occitane hand cream that doesn't have a really strong scent for the plane, so people don't get mad at me. But yeah, This is lovely. Okay, so today was fun. Oh, we didn't change. Shoot. Are you serious right now? Are we 11 days until Christmas, Mickey and Minnie? That's crazy. Okay, 11 days, barreling to the single digits. I'm gonna do a part 2 of the packing video. And then I'm gonna come back down here. You know what? I may just do, no, I'll do it in real time. I'm gonna go film part 2 of the packing video. Then we will go ahead and do the 15th together. But then I'm gonna have a couple of days off, like maybe just 2, maybe not even that if I decide to film anything while I'm in Arizona. So as we keep saying, whatever you're doing today, I hope you're finding joy, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe, like, share it with a friend, do all the things, and I'll see you next time. Bye.